Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Dreaded D-Rose report. Sorry for not being on here for a while, but we've had a deluge worth of rain in this part of Indianapolis. Man. So, I've been working on generators and never to get the thing fixed, so I went out and bought another one, but worked on that sucker all day yesterday. But enough of this. Let's go with this. There's a lot of people negative about GFW and TNA, their inter-promotion angle that's in the works, and the feeling is that it just won't work. Now, there could be ego problems, is probably what they're talking about, but anyway, there's a feeling in TNA that the production crew, who hasn't been paid since this is from the other day, since the May tapings, really will be paid after July 15th, as promised, because of fear they won't show up for the tapings that begin on July 22nd. Got to pay the help. You're going to do it all yourself. And the other day, Tyson Kidd turned 35 years old, while tag team champion Butch Reed turned 61. Legend Dick Destroyer Bayer turned 85. Stephen Amell of Arrow reportedly told fans at Comic-Con San Diego this weekend he's expected to do something with WWE, even if he doesn't actually wrestle a match against Stardust. So they kind of already got that bitching going back and forth between each other. And HBO ordered a second season of Ballers. What the hell is that? Well, if you don't get HBO, you won't know. But HBO renewed the series Ballers for a second season. It was announced by Michael Lombardi, president of HBO programming. The charismatic and hugely talented Dwayne Johnson, or The Rock, along with the rest of the Ballers cast, has truly struck a chord with, I guess, HBO audiences, and they're thrilled and overwhelmed with the series, how it's went over and received. Look forward to another season. And the other night's WWE NXT taping in Orlando, it was sold out, and head coach Matt Bloom, or Tensai Albert, Prince Out, whatever, he tweeted out it was standing room only last night, and he was proud to be a coach. Enzo Amore Big Cass debuted a new talk show on Soft Talk, I guess it's called, at last night's NXT live event in Orlando. And WWE released a commemorative plaque for Finn Balor's NXT title win over Kevin Owens at Beast in the East in Tokyo. I don't know them what kind of a plaque it would be, but hey, somebody may buy it. Anyway, after much speculation and different stories about Dolph Ziggler himself, PWI Insider has confirmed that Ziggler is indeed signed to do a new contract, which is a thumbs up. I thought he got like a 2 or 3 year contract, but Ziggler's out of action indefinitely. What the hell's the deal there? So WWE Storylines got him going out for a while, but actually he's going to Vancouver this week to star in a WWE studio movie called 642. Looks like 642 time-wise, I don't know, it doesn't say AM or PM, but doesn't matter. 12 hours there. Dolph's character is going to be a cop named Ray Fitzpatrick, who has overcome his past while dealing with the plot to blow up a child with a bomb strapped to their chest. Filming is scheduled to go on for about 4 weeks, which is going to put Ziggler back on TV maybe mid-August, around right before SummerSlam. And as noted, the new episode of WWE List appears on the network tonight, and it's going to have Sean Charlotte and Jon Stewart of The Daily Show commenting about Daniel Bryan's beard, which I'm going to have to show up just to see what they say about his beard, which actually I could care less. Stephanie McMahon, she's on her way to ESPN Sports Humanitarian Award in Los Angeles. The award's going to be taking place tonight. As noted, John Cena has been nominated for Sports Humanitarian of the Year Award. Can you believe that? Anyway, John Cena is promoting Judd Apatow's Trainwreck movie on the Today Show, and seemed to talk about having a sex scene with Amy Schumer. She probably making jokes the whole time. Said it was really about the most uncomfortable thing he had a part of. Cena said I had a lot of fun filming the movie, and confirmed that he did have to audition for the role. So it ain't who you know or who you... But anyway. Indie wrestler Matt Cage, who is gay, was in the news recently after publicly, coming out about it, and he's expected to award some dates for Global Force Wrestling, according to Wrestling Observer newsletter. The Bollywood Boys and Akbars are going to be taking on each other. It's been added to the Global Force Wrestling Tag Team Tournament, which begins on GFW Amped TV taping July 24th in Las Vegas. Chris Sabin, Reno Scum, I don't know anything about him, previously announced for the tournament, but I don't know. I'm seeing when they're taping. I don't see when they're coming on. So I'll let you know more about that later. Last night, main event in Atlanta. Seth Rollins retained the WWE title over Roman Reigns when Bray Wyatt interfered for a DQ. This led to Ambrose making a save for Reigns, and the show ended up with Reigns and Ambrose cleaning house, standing tall in the ring and smirking. All right, Lone Star Championship Wrestling released this updated statement on Alberto Patron, Alberto Del Rio, whoever you want to call it, but he was a no-show at their charity event last Sunday. What's the deal? Well, here's what it says. Early Monday, Lone Star Championship Wrestling and Clutch City Productions issued a statement regarding Alberto's absence from the scheduled participation Sunday night for Austin event. Clutch City Productions was just released this update that Lone Star Wrestling will follow their lead and not comment further at this time. Here's what Clutch City had to say, whoever that is, said, we have received word from Alberto's camp and were provided this information on why he didn't appear for Austin event last night in Houston. Well, actually, it was in Pasadena, California, or Pasadena, Texas. Although, says we have documented that will clearly define the situation in full. We are choosing to keep this matter private at this time. However, we are anticipating that Alberto's camp will release a statement and take action to clarify and rectify this situation. So there's your answer. That was they ain't gonna say anything until the other guy says something. There's a little funniness going on there. I don't know whether it could be bad checks, could be not bad checks, could be good checks, could be just you wanted more money. Who knows? It's got to be over money, I'm sure. WWE officials were said to be absolutely thrilled with how the WWE Divas segment came off on TV this week in Atlanta. There was a feeling that WWE Divas division turned a corner with an angle. WWE originally wanted to do the program closer to SummerSlam, but with the women's national soccer team winning, just last week, and all the attention that they received, that WWE started pushing plans up this week. Somehow, I guess people are noticing that there's women out doing sports, huh? And on a related note, WWE Hall of Famer Ric Flair, I don't know why that came in. He was at Raw, and to see Charlotte on the main roster debut, and it was said it's been an emotional moment for him. And happy birthday to TNA World Heavyweight Champion Bubba Ray, 44 years old, NWA and WCW World Champion Jeff Jarrett, 48. Former ECW and WWE announcer Joey Styles, 44 years old. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.